What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. And we've got a 3-game set in Milwaukee against the Brewers. We could come out of this a lot better off in the division standings, since the Brewers are the division leaders currently. So let's go here, see if we can take 2 out of 3. Top of the first, I'm leading things off in the leadoff spot again for the Cardinals here. And Reed Detmers is the man on the mound for the Brewers. I can't see the speed of his 4-seamer there, but he does have a 2-seamer at 96, so he does have a bit of heat there. First pitch from him, got a piece of a 4-seamer just off the outside corner and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Definitely not working on my plate vision at all. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, late swing on a slider that was in the zone and fouled that one away, so the count moves to 0-2 in a hurry. Oh, come on, big guy. We got to get on base. All right, the 0-2 pitch now from Detmers. Early on the sweeping curve, got me hook, line, and sinker. It is very tough to see those pitches out of the hand there. Wow. All right, bottom of the first, we come back to it. No score currently. William Contreras at the plate for the Brewers. He's hitting .286 on the season, has a 1-2 count with a runner on second. Oh, it's off the pitcher. Oh, man. Off the pitcher's leg, and he is safe at first. No play on the ball there. Runners on the corners now, 1 away in the bottom of the first. Yeah, it's going to shake up Marquez just a little bit there. Next batter is Jeremy Pena. He's hitting .239 on the season. And yeah, 1-1 count in this at-bat. 1 out, runners on the corners. Let's see if we can get that double play. Come on, Marquez, make it happen, big guy. That's not going to be it. No chance of getting to that one. The runner is going to score from third. We have runners on first and second now, with 1 out in the bottom of the first, and the Brewers are up 1-0. Wow. All right, bottom of the second. Brewers have a 2-0 lead now. Bryce Turang at the plate for the second time today. He's 1 for 1 on the day, has a single and a run scored on his line score. 2 outs, nobody on for him. The 0-2 pitch is a ground ball to me. It's second. We'll get a glove on that and throw to first in time. That ends the second inning. We're moving on to the third, trailing the Brewers 2-0. Top of the third, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far. And let's see what I can do here to avoid the strikeout with Reed Detmers still on the mound. Oh, sweeping curve at the knees got me out in front again. 0-1 the count. That swing was so early, I'm surprised it didn't check swing me. And then we watch a 4-seamer above the knees. What in the heck am I doing at the plate here? 0-2 the count in a hurry. And the 2-strike pitch from Detmers. And I swing at a 4-seamer above the zone to strike out in 3 pitches again. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. All right, bottom of the third now, 2-0 ball game. Jeremy Pena at the plate. Single and an RBI for him so far, so he's 1 for 1 today. Has a 1-2 count with a runner on first and 1 away. Wind up and the pitch from right-handed German Marquez is a ground ball to the left side. Third baseman's going to get that throw to me at second. Relay to first in time. We go around the horn, 5-4-3 for the double play there to get out of the inning. I like it. Like it a lot. Moving on, here we go. Top of the sixth, 2-1 ball game now. Milwaukee only has a 1-run lead. 1 out, nobody on, and I'm standing in with an 0 for 2 day with a pair of Ks next to my name. Reed Detmers still on the mound for the Brew Crew here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's one into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. We're going to go for 2. This might be a mistake. No, I think we'll get in there. We are in there safely at second with a double. That's one way to break up the over and say no strikeout for you, sir. We'll take it any day of the week. Bottom of the sixth now, 2-1 ball game. William Contreras at the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles and a run scored so far. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way from German Marquez, and it's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that one, though. Throw to first will be in time. Not by a lot, but it's in time. 1 away now in the home half of the sixth. Top of the eighth, it's a 3-2 ball game now. Milwaukee's still holding a 1-run lead. And I'm standing in with a 1 for 3 line score today after hitting that double in the 6th inning. Runner on third and 1 out, and they are going to intentionally walk me. Really? Come on, man. Am I that big of a threat at the plate? Have you not seen my batting average? It's terrible this season. But we take the walk in front of 34,701 in Milwaukee. Now Jeremy Pena is at the plate here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Full count for him against reliever Nick Weber. Wind up and the pitch from the right-handed Weber. It's a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's going to field that. Throw to me at second. Relay to first is not going to be in time. We get the runner at second, and that is it. Runners on the corners now with only one out here in the bottom of the 8th. And we're still in the bottom of the 8th when we come back to it. Bryce Turang at the plate for the 5th time today. Milwaukee is now up 8-2. It's a runner on first and 2 outs. 0-2 count for Turang. Let's see what Matt Foster is going to serve up here. Ground ball to me at second. We're going to take the easy out at first and finally stop the bleeding here in the 8th inning. So we're heading on to the 9th, trailing by 6. Yeah, Milwaukee takes the win there. Not a big surprise. 8-2 the final score. We're going to move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of these things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the 1st here, I'm batting 3rd in the order tonight. Runner on first, 1 away. Ethan Small is the man on the mound for the Brewers here. The left-hander's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer. Nothing else quick, though. And the first pitch is a circle change off the outside corner. I ground into a double play. They go around the horn, 5-4-3 to end the top of the 1st. Oof, that is rough. Moving on, we've got Nicky Lopez at the plate here. Bottom of the 1st, 1 out, nobody on. Lopez is hitting .250 on the season. He's got an 0-2 count in this at-bat against starter Michael McGreevy. Wind up and the pitch, and it's a ground ball to the right side. Second baseman, that's me, gets a glove on it. Throw to first and plenty of time. 2 away now in the home half of the 1st. Bottom of the 3rd, we come back. It's Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And Milwaukee's up 2-0. Runners on the corners, 1 out. 0-1 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. We need that double play ball. And a ground ball towards the shortstop. That's going to make it happen. 6, 4, and 3. He beats it out. Are you serious? Come on, man. Where's the challenge here? Come on, manager. Signal for the challenge on that play, can you? That hurts. 3-0 the score now. Top of the 4th. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the 2nd time today. Ethan Small still towing the rubber for the Brew Crew. Let's see what I can do against him here with the first pitch from the left-hander. It's a wee bit on the high side. Taken for a ball, so we have a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch. Swing and a miss at a circle change below the knees. And that's a 1-1 count. I actually had good swing timing on that one. I'm surprised. There's a good rip on a four-seamer that was right down the middle out to right center field. Is that going to get caught? It is. It dies on the warning track out in the deep part of left center field. So that's just a long and loud first out here in the top of the 4th. Top of the 6th, we come back to it. Still a 3-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. We're going to get a dynamic challenge here in this at-bat. And we'll try to only swing at pitches inside the zone and get a hit. I don't think it's going to happen. Ethan Small still on the mound for the Brewers. Goodbye baseball. First pitch hacking, and that's going to the cheap seats in left field. Upper deck even. That's at the base of the slide. Wow. I did not see that one coming, and it sure didn't sound that good off the bat. But hey, we'll take home run number 13. It's been a while since I've hit one. 427 feet is the distance on that one. Unreal. Wow. I really did not see that one coming at all. I guess it goes to prove even a blind dog can run into one every now and then. Bottom of the 7th now. It's a 4-2 ball game. Milwaukee in the lead. Runners on first and second. 2 outs for Owen Miller, who's in his 4th plate appearance today. Tommy Mace is on the mound in relief for the Cardinals. The 1-2 pitch from him is a lazy little pop-up. First baseman's going to take that one. You betcha. There you go. 7th inning is now over. Moving on to the 8th inning. Not tied, but looking at a 4-2 deficit here in Milwaukee. And top of the 8th, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the 4th time today. 1 for 3 on the day so far with that dinger. 2 for 6 for the series. We have Kyle Backus on the mound for Milwaukee now in relief. He hits 94 with his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. Slider only hits 85. Wow, what a delivery there. That four-seamer just missed the inside corner at the knees. 17,061 in attendance here in Milwaukee tonight. Very low attendance today. And the 1-0 pitch now from Backus. Come on, big guy. Oh, man, that is a weird delivery. Like, not quite Submariner, but not quite sidearm. And, yeah, the two-seamer on the inside corner got a piece and fouled it away. The count moves to 1-1. And the next pitch, right off the pitching rubber. Are you kidding me? Well, how is that an out? Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, no way. They were acting like that was an out. Okay, it's a single. Whatever. That confused the heck out of me there. Bottom of the eighth, we come back to it. We are tied at 5 runs apiece. Runner on first, 2 away for Sal Fraley. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Has an 0-1 count in this at-bat against Eric Swanson. And a ground ball to the left side. That's going to be an easy out. Yeah. Throws to me at second. Gets the out the short way. That ends the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th. Tied at 5 runs apiece here. All right. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. Nobody on. I'm standing in for the 5th time today. Still a 5-5 ball game. Let's see what I can do against Sandy Christensen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer there. Nothing else. Quick, though. First pitch from him. Below the knees with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me that slider right down the middle. Not a slider, but it was a four-seamer in the zone. Got a piece and fouled that one off. So the count moves to 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, got me to swing over top of a changeup in the dirt. And the count moves to 1-2. Down to our final strike here in the 9th inning. Let's see what we can do. Strike out with a four-seamer off the inside corner. That's what I'm going to do. That ends the top of the 9th. We're moving to the bottom half, hoping to force some extra innings here in Milwaukee. And the Brewers walk it off. Did they do it in 9 or did we go to extras? Let's find out. 9 innings is all it was. 7-5, the final score in game number 2. Let's move to game number 3 and try to avoid the 3-game sweep on the road in Milwaukee. All right, here we go. Day game battle here. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order. Still no score here. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for the Brewers now. He hits 96 with his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 91 on his cutter, 96 on the sinker, and a slurve at 83. First pitch from him. In the zone, four-seamer on the outer third just above the knees. Makes for an 0-1 count after watching that one. See what we can do with pitch number 2 of the at-bat, or if he's going to put one right in a rough spot to swing at. No, circle change down the middle. Got a piece, fouled it away, even with good swing time, and couldn't make good contact, so the count moves to 0-2. Next pitch, below the knees, just off the outside corner with the cutter, and we have a 1-2 count after taking that one. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Got a piece of a cutter, but I was a little too far out in front of that bad boy. We have a 1-2 count after sending that foul down the left field line. Next pitch from Lopez. Off the outside corner with the cutter, and the count is now evened up at 2-2. Come on, big fella, give me a good one here. Oh, four-seamer just above the zone on the inside corner. Swung on, got a piece, and fouled it away. I don't know why I swung at it, but we still have a 2-2 count. Next pitch. Below the knees with a four-seamer, and the count is now full. How about that? Looking at pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Holy cow. Payoff pitch number 1 from Lopez, and it's inside. We get first base for free. We'll take that. It's been a while since I've earned a walk the hard way. But hey, getting on base is getting on base. Bottom of the first, it's a 2-2 ball game now. Gleyber Torres at the plate for Milwaukee. There's one out and a runner on second for him, and he's got a 2-2 count on this at-bat. That .323 batting average he's got so far is pretty impressive. But this hit here up the middle is not going to improve that mark any, as we get him out easily at first, but it does advance the runner to third. Speaking of third, it's the top of the third now as we come back to it. 2 outs and runner on first for me. No official at-bat this game so far. Batting average at a .244. First pitch of the at-bat is a circle change that was off the inside corner. Got a piece and fouled it away. So the count moves to 0-1 here to start this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Off the inside corner again with a four-seamer. Late swing to boot, and we have an 0-2 count. Telling you what I wouldn't give for a slurve right down the middle. Whoa! Doing a little dance there to avoid the sinker way inside at the knees. And we have a 1-2 count after not swinging at that one, thankfully. The 1-2 pitch now from Pablo Lopez. And we popped up a four-seamer well off the inside corner. Second baseman's going to field that. And that's all she wrote for the top of the third. We're moving on here in Milwaukee with the game tied at 2 runs apiece.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Top of the fifth. It is a 4-3 ball game now. Milwaukee has a 1-run lead. I'm standing in here with 1 out and a runner on second. 0-for-1 day for me so far. And Pablo Lopez still on the mound for Milwaukee. First pitch of this at-bat. Ripped into left center field. Left fielder's running back. He's going to make the play out there near the warning track. Runner at second. Faked like he was going to run to third. And unfortunately, it didn't make him throw off the mark. That throw in from left made it right to the third baseman. Bottom of the fifth, now we come back to it. Bryce Turang at the plate for the third time today. Still a 4-3 ball game here in Milwaukee. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 count for Turang. Wind up and the pitch from Pablo Gonzalez, and it's a ground ball right to me at second. We'll field that. Throw to first. Easy play. 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the seventh. Still a 4-3 ball game. Bases are loaded and nobody out here. Kyle Backus is on the mound for the Brewers. He's got that weird delivery. Still hits 94 with his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Ground ball to the third baseman. You got to be kidding me. Double play. No RBI for me. But the game is now tied at 4 runs apiece with that horribly timed double play. So they went around the horn there to put 2 outs on the board. Bottom of the seventh, we come back to it. Still tied at 4 runs apiece now. 1 out. Nobody on for Joey Weimer. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-1 count in this at-bat against reliever Nick Weber. And the pitch results in a ground ball to second. Throw to first is in time. 2 away now in the bottom of the seventh. Apparently that crackerjack didn't do Joey Weimer any good. Bottom of the eighth, we come back to it. Riley Green is at the plate for the 4th time today for the Brewers. Still a 4-4 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 the count for Green against Nick Weber. The right-hander kicks and deals. And it's bunted down the first base line. First baseman's going to pick that one up and tag the runner as he's going down the line. And that is a non-successful bunting attempt here. So there's 1 out with nobody on here in the bottom of the 8th. Come back a couple batters later. It's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Runner on second and 2 away. 0-1 count for him against reliever Nick Weber. Let's see if we can get that simple ground ball here. You betcha, ground ball up the middle. We'll field that. Throw to first will be in time. And we're moving on to the 9th. Tied at 4 runs apiece. It's almost like we've had that before in this series. Top of the 9th. Runners on first and second. 1 away, and I'm standing in for the 4th time today. Trying to avoid the 0 for on the game as I am 0 for 3 so far. I'm going to get a dynamic challenge here. We'll just try to drive in a run. That's all we really want to do here anyway, right? Bryce Wilson on the mound for the Brewers in relief. He hits 95 on his four-seamer. I can't see the speed on his sinker, though. So let's see what we get. Oh, reaching for a slider low and away. 0-1 the count after really swinging at a bad pitch there. Way out in front of it to boot. No chance of contact. The 0-1 pitch now from Wilson. Swing and a miss at the slurve below the knees. And this at-bat's gotten stressful in a hurry. It is now 0-2 the count. And I'm not saying the game's on the line, but we really need to get a run across the plate here. We've got the opportunity. Next pitch is the four-seamer inside. We watched that one go by, though, so the count moves to 1-2. Let's see if we can't convince him to get one in the zone against us. Chopper to second. It's going to be a double play. 4-6, no 3. I beat it out on the back end. So I didn't drive in the run, and we're not out of the inning yet. So runners on the corners, 2 away. Doesn't matter. The Brewers end up walking it off here to complete the sweep. A pair of walk-offs for them in this series. Final score of game number 3 is 5-4. Man, that is a rough way to lose. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes it's a game of baseball. You win some, you lose some, you move on to the next day. Because this series is now over, which means this episode is over. And for those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.